That thing is smooth. That thing is really smooth. Really crisp trigger. That's fun. Really crisp trigger. Pretty decent grouping. 25 yards. I was in the box every time. Quite a few right on top of each other.
All right, so the Model 69 44 Magnum L frame. All right. Feels really good on your hands. It actually does. Comfortable grip though. I mean, it's manageable for a 44 Magnum. I like it.
9mm.
6 years ago.
Pretty cool. Little moon clips, take 7-round mags.
500, right? It was a 400 partition at 1800. Everyone would shoot, all the riders would shoot one round. No one put a cylinder in. I said, you can shoot a 900 nitro one shot, but you shoot it twice. I put a cylinder full. It was the most savage thing I ever experienced in my life.
We're going to shoot 3 different loads through it today. We're going to shoot the 45 Long Colt. We're going to shoot a 454 Casull. 460.
Flinching bad. Dude, I can't believe the recoil on this thing. Like, it does not hurt at all. That's ridiculous.
Clips. We've got a couple loaded here. Got here. So, stainless steel, titanium alloy. So
hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the Bullet Points today. We're here at SHOT 2014. Here with my buddy Matt Rice from Smith Wesson. We're at the Smith Wesson booth, checking out what's new for 2014.
One of the guns that you got to shoot on Media Day is the new Performance Center 460 XVR. This is a multi-caliber revolver capable of shooting a 460 Magnum, 454 Casull, or 45 Long Colt. So you got a lot of versatility in the cartridges themselves. Of course, it's a Performance Center gun, so everything's been hand lapped, hand fitted, and you get that nice double action, single action trigger pull that only the Performance Center can provide. We've got a 3.5-inch barrel. On top, we have a nice high-vis front sight and then a drift adjustable rear sight. So it allows you to get that nice, precise sight picture. We have an unfluted cylinder, something new that you're going to see a lot of the Performance Center guns for this year. And of course, out of the Performance Center, you get the chrome teardrop hammer, chrome trigger, and the nice synthetic grip. So a great gun for the guy who's in big game country, needs something for personal defense when he's out and going after something bigger than he is. So 460 XVR, great option in that area.
Now I wanted to ask you about this because I went through the, like you said, 45 Long Colt.
Yep.
We did the 454 Casull and the 460. And the 460. Round. Now I didn't notice too much. I mean, there's definitely recoil. You definitely feel it. But I've shot 44 Magnums, 357 Magnums in about the same size packages that actually have more of that snap or that impact to your hand where it doesn't hurt, but you feel it more. Yeah. What did you guys do to dampen recoil?
Well, you're really going to see the differences in that X frame. I mean, you look at the size of this revolver compared to some of your 44s. The whole frame lines, minus the barrel, is just a larger, more durable frame. So that in itself is going to eat up a little bit of the recoil. Also on the back of the X-frame grips, you have an extra padding that goes through these whole grips that gives you a nice comfort. So when it goes into the palm of your hand, it's really going to help tame that recoil as well. So those two little things make a big difference as far as recoil is concerned.
That's awesome. That's really cool. And I like the high-vis sight you guys have on there.
It does. It's a clear sight picture. You know, if you're putting that up on game, low light conditions, whatever's needed, that high-vis certainly helps.
Now, is this out currently right now, or is that coming out this year?
This is in production now, so it'll probably be hitting the stores, they're saying, another 6 weeks or so, so pretty quick.
So now, what do we have here?
We've got a new 9mm revolver from Smith Wesson. This is the 986 out of the Pro Series. Now, for those not familiar with the Pro Series, think of a middle ground between the high-end Performance Center and the factory line. So you get some of those custom features without the full retail price. 9mm revolvers, I turn it around, we've got 7 shots of 9mm. On a stainless steel frame with a 5-inch barrel. As you can see, the underlay throughout cut for moon clips, ready to go. This was something that was asked for by those competing in the multiple divisions, I-Corps, IDPA, USPSA, anywhere where this service revolver worked in those categories, something they wanted, so Smith & Wesson provided it for them.
That's awesome. So what are the benefits to you, obviously besides using a really common round that people can run in their semi-autos and the revolvers? What was the big concept here? Like, what were you guys really building this with a purpose for?
You really hit it. I mean, having a true 9mm specification revolver was the end goal. That's what they wanted, that's what they got. And then you made the good point, 9mm is usually easily found, no matter where you're traveling. And the components, by far and large, are a little bit easier to access. You can save a little bit of money than if you try to download a 38 or download a 40 on your own. So the availability, answering what the consumers wanted, and this is building a nice quality revolver built around the 9mm is just exactly what we did.
So would you say this is beneficial not only for someone who owns obviously semi-autos and 9mm,
sure,
but what about someone who runs like a 44 mag revolver, maybe something similar to the Smith & Wesson model, size of barrel, stuff like that? Maybe get a little more practice behind it with a lighter round.
Oh,
maybe
definitely,
for female shooters, stuff like that.
The nice things about the Smith & Wessons, when you're staying within the frame size, everything's going to feel the same. You're going to have a little bit of weight differential, but the balance of the gun is going to be the same. So when you're moving up calibers or moving down calibers, the things that you want to practice at home, the trigger squeeze, the sight alignment, everything is going to be the same. Shooting single and double action. Yes, this is a Pro Series gun, so it does have a lighter mainspring that's going to reduce that trigger pull, but as we talked about in the other revolvers, you're going to get a lot of the same standardization that's going to allow you to be a better shooter. M&P 1522. This is a truly dedicated 22 long rifle platform on the modern sporting rifle. This has been wildly popular since it was first introduced, so to making even more accommodating the consumer demand, you can see we've got some new color patterns behind me. This one I'm holding is a harvest orange. We also have a purple platinum, a pink platinum, and a gray/tan. So basically, we're having a lot of people that are buying these guns that are going out and making these similar color schemes themselves. So now we're saving them that extra step and offering it the way they wanted it.
That's great. Now, obviously, for the 1522, it's great for the fact of practice, right? If you're an AR shooter, you can practice a lot. Well, not right now. It's not really a lot cheaper to fire 22 right now, currently, if you can find it. But usually, it's a lot cheaper, and obviously, you're working on muscle memory, just like we talked about with the revolver, getting that trigger control, finding the break and stuff like that. Comfort with it.
You're exactly right. I mean, I love this platform. The main reason why, when I flip it around, you're going to see all the familiar controls that you're used to on the centerfire rifle. You've got a 2-position safety, you've got your bolt catcher, your release, and you've got a fully functional charging handle. So when you do all those things and you're practicing with the 22, maybe you have a youth, a first-time shooter, somebody who's not familiar with the modern sporting rifle, you can get this in their hands. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And then once they shoot that, they feel accommodating, they're comfortable, and then you can move them up the ladder. We're also seeing a lot of interest in law enforcement. As you mentioned, when you can find 22, it is cheaper, but now they can have this same gun, they can run it a lot, and it's going to give them the same feel. They're going to be able to put, with the 1913 and the mil spec, they're going to be able to put a lot of their same accessories on this platform, so they can practice how they would be and how they're going to use it when they're out on patrol.
That's awesome. That's great. So great training platform right
Great training platform and a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and this one, these are all the colors are out currently, or again, they're coming out in about...
These are going to be coming out in about 4 to 6 weeks, the 4 different colors, and then we still have it in the standard black, as well as a performance center version as well.
Well, Matt, I want to thank you so much for your time today.
Man.
Thank you so much for showing us around.
Thanks for coming by the booth.
Yeah, enjoyed meeting you guys too. Thanks so much for your time. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.